Hello everyone, welcome to 3 Tips in 3 Minutes, and today we will be reviewing a Gold Zenyatta. Tip number 1 is recognize when to switch your hero. The game initially starts off with 2 healers, yourself as Zenyatta and Ana, but later on she switches off to a non-healer. It's up to you to recognize that and switch to a main healer to make sure your team has adequate healing. As you can see here, right as you're defending the second point, your Ana switches to Mei. Zen and Brig are one of the only few healers that struggle with solo healing. At that point, you should have switched to another healer. I really know it's tempting to say, but I have gold limbs and I have gold healing, but it doesn't really matter what your stats are if your teammates are not alive. This is a team game and you win by having more teammates alive. I do want to mention that later in the match you did have a Brig as a second healer, but in my opinion that still is not enough healing. Tip number 2 is to focus on healing. During this game you spend way too much time charging shots and going for frags instead of healing your teammates. You always want to have a heal orb on a person. In this entire sequence, you're not using your heal orbs at all, and at least 2 to 3 of your teammates die. Before a battle, you also want to keep your heal orbs on smaller, weaker heroes instead of tanks, especially if they're frontlining. During this sequence, you have 2 heroes in the front, and they could have used your heal orbs instead of the tanks, who are actually taking no damage at all at the moment. Tip number 3 is Transcendence usage. When you use Transcendence, you want to be aware of the counter and where you end your ultimate. You could have ended your ultimate in a safer spot, maybe off the point. In this sequence, you ended up panic ulting. You could have used the Rhine shield to protect yourself, but instead you press Q and you use your ultimate. Even if you did use your ultimate, you have to remember Diva Bomb is burst one-time damage, and your teammates would not have survived the bomb anyway. I also want to add that for some reason, you chose to end your ultimate right in front of a Hanzo. You always have to be aware where you end your ultimate. Thank you everyone for watching this VOD review. If you have other VOD reviews to submit, please be on the lookout on Overwatch University for my Reddit topics. And thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. See you next time.